Yeah, man. This video right here is about Gucci Mane and the 9 rappers of allegedly that end up, you know what I'm saying, robbing and kidnapping of him by fellow rapper Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 reports. Well, this shit is crazy, bruh. It's bananas, y'all. But let's get straight to the point. Gucci Mane was allegedly robbed and kidnapped by multiple rappers according to CBS News. In a press conference captured by WFAA on Thursday, April 2nd, United States Attorney for the Northern District of Texas, Ryan Rebel, confirmed that 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. Let's continue. WFAA and WMC identified Gucci Mane as an alleged victim. 8 of the 9 individuals, including rappers Pooh Shiesty, real name Latrell Williams Jr. and Big 30, real name Rodney Wright Jr., were arrested on Wednesday, April 1st, which was yesterday, in Dallas, Memphis, and Nashville. U.S. Weekly has reached out to Gucci Mane, Pooh Shiesty, and Big 30's reps for comments. Let's continue. The complaint alleged that January 10th of this year, 3 music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for scheduled business meeting, Rebel said in his press conference. Latrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims, as alleged. Once these 3 men were inside the recording studios, Williams Jr. and 8 conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, Tennessee, executed a coordinated armed takeover. Let's continue. Within hours of leaving the Dallas studio, a number of the defendants were on social media displaying some of the items that appeared to be the jewelry that had been robbed from the victims, Rebel claimed. Cell phone records, license plate, reader data, rental car records, and surveillance footage all helped lead to the arrests. Dumbass motherfuckers. This case should serve as a warning to others who believe that using violence and intimidation tactics to rob others in our community is a viable way to conduct business, Rebel said in his press conference. Some dumb motherfuckers for real. Y'all couldn't... You know what? Let me shut the fuck up. Let's continue. Rob others in our community is a viable way to conduct business. Once again, Rebel said in his press conference, I am here to say that it is not, and that if you choose to do this, we will, together with our law enforcement partners here and in the Northern District of Texas, bring you swiftly to justice. They ain't fucking around, and they did that in Texas allegedly. Boy, they scarred. They are going to be apprehended in the worst way possible. Texas does not play about that shit. Oh, man. Let's continue. The U.S. Attorney continued. This case underscores the importance of standing up for crime victims, no matter who they are or where they come from, in the incredible collaborative partnerships we have not only in the Northern District of Texas, but across the country. So that means just knowing that it happened there, it doesn't matter if the person that got robbed is from somewhere else. If you decide to take matter to your own hands and collaborate and orchestrate a robbery to this level, you will be facing justice and apprehended by the Justice Department in Texas by any means necessary. Let's continue. Gucci Mane's last Instagram before the news broke was a joint social media post with the United Football League's Birmingham Stallions to promote an upcoming concert. We're turning up. The post read via Instagram on March 18th. Gucci Mane takes on the Birmingham Stallions home opener halftime show. It's unclear whether any concerts or events will be delayed given the news. Let's continue. Gucci Mane allegedly kidnapped, robbed at gunpoint in Dallas studio ambush involving Pooh Shiesty, Big 30, DOJ says. 9 people, including rapper Pooh Shiesty and Big 30, have been federally charged in connection with the alleged kidnapping and armed robbery targeting music industry figures, including Atlanta rapper superstar Gucci Mane at a Dallas recording studio, the Department of Justice announced Thursday. 8 of the 9 defendants were arrested this week in Dallas and Memphis. Prosecutors say the group orchestrated a violent ambush on January 10th after luring victims to Texas under the guise of a business meeting. How prosecutors say the Dallas studio ambush unfold. According to a federal criminal complaint, the victims, including Gucci Mane, whose real name is Raddick Davis, flew into Dallas that Saturday afternoon for what they believe was a meeting to discuss a recording contract dispute involving Pooh Shiesty, whose real name is Latrell Williams Jr. Let's continue. And this is the federal Bureau, giving his take and his statement of all the people that were involved in the whole 9 yards. And it says 9 men, including well-known music artists, federally charged for kidnapping at music studio in Dallas. And you see, from immediate release, U.S. Attorney's Office, Northern District of Texas, this week, 9 individuals, including well-known musician artists, were federally charged for kidnapping and robbing at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas, announced United States Attorney for the Northern District of Texas, Ryan Wilbord. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday in Dallas, Texas, and Memphis, Tennessee. The charged defendants include Latrell Williams Jr., a.k.a. Pooh Shiesty, Latrell Williams Jr., Rodney Wright Jr., a.k.a. Big 30, Candace Walters, Terrence Rogers, Damian Dixon, DeMarcus Glover, Corday Johnson, and Darian McDaniel. As alleged, 9 defendants traveled to Dallas, Texas to kidnap and rob victims who thought they were coming into town for a business meeting. Instead of discussing business in a civil matter, the defendants resorted to violence and intimidation to achieve their business objectives, said Ryan Rabel, United States Attorney for the Northern District of Texas. For anyone contemplating using violence and intimidation as a business practice, I'm here to tell you that it will be vigorously investigated and prosecuted in the Northern District of Texas. This case also highlights the outstanding distributions of my colleagues across the United States, including in the Western District of Tennessee, Middle District of Tennessee, and the Eastern District of Texas, as well as the FBI Violent Crime Task Force and our state and local partners. Damn. The Western District of Tennessee employs a whole team concept with federal, state, and local partners to aggressively pursue all violent criminals who dare to commit crimes or seek haven within our jurisdiction. Here, agents and FBI Safe Streets Task Force, strongly supported by task force officers from the Memphis Police Department, Shelby County Sheriff's Office, DeSoto County Sheriff's Office, and evasion assets from the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation brought these violent criminals to justice and put them behind bars. These defendants will be transported to the Northern District of Texas to face their crimes, said D. Mitchell Donovan, United States Attorney for the Western District of Tennessee. Strong partnerships with local law enforcement are key to reducing violent crimes. The collaboration of multiple agencies ensures the successful arrest of several individuals in both Texas and Tennessee. The FBI remains dedicated to investigating violent offenders and holding them accountable, says FBI Dallas Special Agent in Charge R. Joseph Rothrock. The complaint alleged that on January 10th of this year, 3 music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled meeting business. Latrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting, purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims. As alleged, once these 3 men were inside the studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, executed a coordinated armed takeover. The complaint alleged that William Jr. produced, I guess that's what it says because I can't see it, AK-style pistols and forced one of the victims, can't see the word that's there right next to it, but signed a release from the recording contract at let's continue, at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items. One victim was choked to the point of near unconsciousness. Photos of some of his injuries were included in the complaint. Photo of the injuries sustained to the wrist and neck of one victim. Ooh, they are so fucked over. Defendant Wright barricaded the studio door with his body to prevent the victims from escaping. Court records reflect that Latrell Williams Jr. or Pooh Shiesty was on home confinement for a prior firearm conspiracy conviction of the Southern District of Florida. Get the fuck out of here. Part of the terms of his home detentions were that he could not commit other crimes, offenses, or possess firearms. His, I can't see the word, Latrell Williams Jr. is alleged to have helped and executed the federal kidnapping. Oh, they fucked. You telling me that you was already on papers? You was already in a commitment paper term in Florida? And you couldn't conceal no firearms? Oh, you fucked, bro. Oh, man. Let's continue. And it says, as described in the complaint, within hours of leaving the Dallas studio, the defendants added posts on social media displaying what appeared to be some of the stolen jewelry that's depicted in the photographs from the complaint. Y'all some dumb motherfuckers, dawg. Screenshot of video posted from Rogers' social media account depicted a Rolex believed to be stolen in the robbery. Y'all gotta be the stupidest criminals I've ever seen in my life. What are y'all doing? That's what's wrong with these people nowadays. Bruh, that is insane, bruh. Y'all know what? Y'all get exactly what y'all asked for. How y'all gonna go ahead and commit that shit and then out of nowhere come out on social media and post the same shit that y'all robbed? Y'all some dumb motherfuckers. Oh my God. And they got the evidence and proof right there in social media. Oh, y'all fucked. But let's continue. Screenshots from Glover's social media, but it's all of these motherfuckers. They all posted all the shit that they took. Account depicting him wearing purportedly stolen jewelry as outlined in the complaint. Some of the evidence establishing the defendant's roles in the federal offense includes electronic monitoring data placing William Jr. at the offense location in violation of his home detention conditions, cell phone records and license plate reader data, collaborating the coordinated travel of multiple defendants. I can't barely see the words, they're so small. Multiple defendants from Memphis to Dallas, rental car records confirming Williams Sr. rented a vehicle used by the group. Surveillance footage from the offense location or nearby office supply store and the hotel where several defendants stayed following the offense. Latent fingerprints recovered from the crime scene matching to defendants. Social media posts by defendants displaying what appears to be stolen property in the, I can't see the word, what appeared to be stolen property in the whatever following the offense, and Greyhound bus records confirming the travel. Bruh, are you fucking serious? Man, y'all gotta be the dumbest criminals in history, bruh. But let's continue. Greyhound bus recording confirming the travel of the multiple defendants from Dallas to Memphis the day after the offense. If convicted, each defendant faces of sentences of up to life imprisonment. The FBI Dallas Violent Crime Task Force investigated the case with the assistance of the FBI Memphis Resident Agency and Nashville Field Office, the Memphis Safe Task Force, the Dallas Police Department, the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Western District of Tennessee, the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Middle District of Tennessee, and the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of Texas. God damn. Assistant U.S. Attorney Claire Demers and Robert Withers of the U.S. Attorney's Office and the Northern District of Texas are prosecuting the case. A complaint is merely an allegation of criminal conduct, not evidence. All defendants are presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt in a court of law. Bruh, wow, bruh, this shit is crazy, dog. Y'all gotta be the dumbest criminals, allegedly, that I've ever seen in my life. But this is the ending of the video. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Bruh, they done. If they get convicted, they're done. Especially Pooh Shiesty. Oh, man. Motherfuckers don't ever learn their lesson, man. You already fucked up in one situation, and now you just want to throw your life away. Wow, bruh. But y'all go ahead and leave y'all comments down below and tell me what y'all think about this ordeal. That is fucking crazy. But there's your boy Chico Black, a.k.a. Jalo. So y'all let me know, man, how y'all feel about this thing, man, because this shit is crazy. But y'all go ahead. God bless.